Hello there! Today's question is whether CreateStudio 3.0 can be used to create a 3D character of Tom in a spacesuit. Before I answer that, I would like to thank you for visiting my channel and kindly ask you to subscribe and like my channel. Thank you so much. The simple answer is no, as the easy steps don't include a spacesuit for Tom. However, the more complicated answer is yes, and I will demonstrate how to do it.
First, let's find the spacesuit at Vecteezy. Choose the type of image to PNG. I choose the black spacesuit and will download it to the media folder. Drag and drop the image into the canvas. Now we are ready to create. It's a good practice to prepare your clips at least 10 seconds long. We are about to draw a mask to create an area where our character's face to be placed. Use the pen tool from the plus sign at the upper left of the canvas to draw a mask around the visor of the helmet. Drag the slider of the border to the left until it's 0, so it will not be visible. Then make sure the opacity of the color is 100%. Make sure it's in radial gradient. The side color should be transparent or 0 opacity. The goal is create a feathered edge of the mask. We can adjust the gradient mask by dragging its corner. I prefer to increase the size a little bit to prevent a constraint area for the face. Then at the timeline, extend the duration of the clip of the mask by dragging the end until it matches 10-second duration. Let's name the clip by right-click and rename. We will label this as face. Now it's time to place our 3D character, Tom. Then let's extend the clip of Tom into 10 seconds duration like the rest of the clip. Now let's place Tom inside the mask by using the track matte feature. Make sure we selected the clip on Tom from the timeline, and in the track matte change the word none into the name of our clip, face. Tom is now inside the mask that we created. Continue adjusting Tom accordingly. There, I think he looks awesome now. Let's choose that mustache. I want to see his mouth later when he is speaking. Congratulations! You now know how to place a 3D character inside a spacesuit. The next steps are to add more realism of the character by adding motions and movements of its arms and body. Duplicate the spacesuit and we create a left arm which we can animate. We can do this by drawing a mask around the arm. Use the pen tool to create the mask, just like what we did on the mask for the face. This time use the solid color and not a gradient color. Make sure it's 100% opacity. Select both the mask clip and the duplicate spacesuit. Then right-click, then choose the mask option. We will hide the original spacesuit clip below so we can see the left arm we made. The next step is to repeat similar process on the other arm. Since the process is quite similar, I will speed up the movement of the demo. It is time to rename and label the clips. Congratulations! You know now how to create arms for animation from a PNG image. The next step is adding some magic in our animation. We will use motion animation feature. After selecting the right arm of the character, at the motion tab select rotate and then the swing movement. Change the settings to rotation value to 3 and loops value to 3. From the right arm clip, you can see the blue bar of the motion animation event. We can drag the edge of the blue bar so we can extend the animation. Next, go to the Settings tab and click the anchor point setting. Move the point near the shoulder joint. Now we have a subtle right arm movement. We forgot to create a body with an amputated arms. The purpose of this is to prevent a double arm while in motion. At this point, we'll create a spacesuit with an amputated arms. We will use the pen tool to create the mask. We will apply similar motion loop animation on the other arm. Please remember you can add more than one motion loop animation events in one clip. Then experiment rotations and loop values. In this project we don't need to animate the legs because on the next process of loop animation for whole body it will create an illusion that the character is breathing or having several subtle body movements. We will now group all the clips into one scene. To select all the clips, please press Ctrl+A for Windows. Command+A for Mac. Then group it by right-clicking and select Group. We are almost done. We will add an animation for the whole body. We will apply a motion loop animation and instead of using rotation we will use scale animation. Change the values of zoom and loops to 3. Then move the anchor point at the middle lower quadrant. Drag and stretch the animation event to extend its duration. The zoom animation is too obvious, we will lower the value until it looks natural. Perfect. This is more natural and subtle. It is now time to rename and save the scene. Finally, inside the scene we can add text-to-speech and auto-sync to Tom.
Fighting is no longer being done out on the battlefields. Now all the blood is shed in the halls of Congress. Boys like us are becoming dinosaurs.
Hey there, I wanted to ask you guys if this reminds you of the game StarCraft. Thank you for checking out my channel. If you enjoyed the content, please consider subscribing and liking the videos. Also, feel free to visit my website at www.createbobmata.com. Thanks again for your support.